Hi YouTube. Today we are going to talk about lessons learned when working on project vehicles. You are looking at a step bumper, a factory Ford component that came on from the factory, the 75 F100 that I've been working on. And this is a factory bumper. This thing is in a neighborhood of about 50 years old now. And as mentioned, it is a Ford part. And there's the part number. I recently took this thing in for some repairs. You can see some new welds have been put in. They had some cracks in there. There was a little bit of a plate. Previous owner removed a little more material than was needed. So I just had that reinstalled there for added strength. Again, some more cracked welds. There's a few more hidden up under the top there, but from there, I had asked it, for a number of these holes to be filled, which they did, these two on top, and for dents to be worked out, which they did a little bit of work here. And they actually filled a couple of holes here. There's no problem here. Someone had used this for a trailer harness connector. So had some welds filled in there. And basically that'll be the license plate light as it originally was. And pretty big section over here that had been repaired as well. So this part here doesn't look like it was touched. There's a couple of little things up here, little blemishes that weren't really worked on either. What I'd asked for was for this thing to be prepared for chrome. And I wanted to get all the dents and dings and all that worked out so we could take it in and get it chromed. I'd much rather put the money into this, being an original Ford part, than even spend half as much on something that was stamped overseas or whatnot and will end up rusting out on me in a matter of a few weeks. So took it in. This is a very high-end performance shop that I took it to, working on the Chevelles and Mustangs and Power Wagons and a whole host of other vehicles. That was just a few that I could remember seeing. This was a top-of-the-line shop, and they actually charged about $620 for this. So 4 hours of work, $155 an hour equals $620. I am not actually throwing flames here. At least I hope I'm not. It's not my intent with this. The work that I saw that shop undergoing, or that they were working on, they were doing, gave me the confidence that they were the right place for this. And just the end result here, I don't think they were. I'm not very happy with this. I wouldn't say that I'm mad or anything like that. I think I got 4 hours of work out of them. I'm not really disputing that at all. I'm not going to ask for a refund. I didn't complain or anything like that. I just think it was the wrong shop to take this to. I have a trim shop down in Southern California that I'm working with. They quoted me $2,000. I should have just taken it there to begin with. That's $2,000. That is the same place. Again, I have my grill. They're working on it. I've seen a lot of their work. I will actually name names when I get it back from them. I'll do that this is the before, that'll be the after video to show you the difference. But that place will make it as good as humanly possible, or as close to original as humanly possible. And I do not believe that that's what we are looking at here. This particular shop told me that this thing the metal was so thick, so heavy, which it may be, but it was so thick and so heavy that they simply could not get these bends, the dents, to come out. And they had actually quoted me an additional $1,700 if I wanted to go and have them send it to their chrome shop. I'm really, really glad that I didn't do that. $1,700, that would have been, in a neighborhood of something like $2,400 total, and they would have chromed more than likely right on top of everything here. And yeah, that would have been much more upsetting than $620. So it comes with the territory. you know, when you're dealing with project vehicles and all that, there's been some parts I've received for this truck here and there. You know, a part will come in and I'm not happy with it. And honestly, it's not worth me returning. So I might end up eating a few bucks here and there. I think the most expensive parts that's happened with is maybe 50 to 100 bucks. And that's over the course of probably 35 to 40 grand that I have in this truck. So this is just one of those. This is probably the biggest particular item I've gotten back that just isn't, you know, what I thought it was. It ended up costing me the most money. That was is an unnecessary expenditure. And like I said, that shop was a great shop. I've seen their work. I have no doubt about their capability. The problem was, this is just not they were not the right shop for this job. And I didn't recognize that. I don't think they recognized that. And it's as simple as that. I should have taken it to the trim shop that I'm already working with. To be honest with you, I didn't realize that they did bumpers. I was thinking trim, you know, smaller than this. And bumpers are usually it's just a little bit heavier, a little bit more work, more involved. And so most of the things I'd seen on them grills were the heaviest work that I had actually seen them do, and emblems and things like that. But when I was talking to them and they were giving me a little update on my grill, which is almost done, I had just asked them, because I was struggling to find chrome shops here in California, and they told me that they did in fact still chrome. So I will end up taking it to those guys. I will name names with them when I get it back. I'm sure that, like I said, it's going to be as close to perfect as humanly possible once it comes back from them. And this will serve as a before. Then I'll make another brief video, give you the after, and we'll just have to see how things go. So I guess it's just one of those things. And from here, we just need to find make our way forward from here. And I'm not actually even ruling out taking other parts to that same shop. I may very well take other things to that shop. I actually need to get this thing clear coated at some point. I may take it there for that, because I've seen their work. I know that they can do good work. Again, this just was not the place for them. So think about that, you know, when you're selecting a place to do some of your projects and or to do some of your work. Just make sure that, hey, you know, you guys are good with bumpers, I guess. Have you done this kind of thing before? Anyway, I appreciate you watching, and this here is probably the closest I will ever get to actually being able to kind of vent and share my frustration. So I hope this helps you in some way, and we'll go from there. I'll see you next time. Thanks.